train of fantasy, the end of the dream, the start of what's real. Let it
keep your positivity and just stop. You see it's contradictory, speak with negativity, it's what we never get to.
Is that your Wooten? Sorry. Yep, it is.
What's your thoughts on like printing level, like when you're treating your 2 bus, how much headroom are you leaving before it's going to mastering?
You know, I leave about 10 dB minimum. I don't want to disappoint the artist by listening back to a really low level master, so I might bring up the listening track for their mix that I send out, the one that they're going to make judgments on. I might raise the level, and then I'll print a mastering version that's at a lower level. But I don't want to disappoint the artist, because the artist is going to be doing some A/Bing, and they're going to be listening to popular commercial music and something competitive, and they're going to be disappointed with the level. So I want to get them excited about that. So I'll do some pre-mastering, and I'll bring up the level a little bit for their listening versions. But then when I go to master, I'll lower it again and send out those, so the mastering engineer has something to work with. Yeah.
We have time for maybe 1 or 2 more. Who else?
Yeah.
Mauricio. Can always come Mauricio.
Yes. I'm excited that Sylvia's here, to be honest. We're excited.
Yeah, there we go.
Out of all the any ways that you record room, drum sounds from rooms that are like interesting techniques, you have so many that there has to be one that you really like. Which one is it, and why do you like it?
Ooh, recording room mics. Well, there's so many ways. I do like the idea, and this is pretty interesting. If you take a water bottle, like one of those big ones that you get water delivered in, and you put it, fill it with water, and then take an SM57 microphone and wrap it in a condom and dunk it into the water, and then set that in the room, like fairly close to the drum kit, and add that into your mix. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Another great one is a hose. I use a hose almost on every session, and you just take I really abuse SM57s a lot. So you take an SM57 Shure microphone and tape it to the end of a garden hose, just a regular old garden hose. Tape it right there, and then maybe tape up the other end of the garden hose, and then drape that hose on the floor around the drum kit or in the room where you're recording. And it picks up the room sound without the abrasive cymbals. For some reason, it's a great filter. The hose material is a great filter for the harsh high-end frequencies. And I will also set up other mics, but when I add that into the mix of a drum mix, it really just fills it out. It makes it very strong, and I can use compression on that.
Let's have a little fun and play around with the Soma synth. And if you get a chance, you're going to want to just step over into the booth when we're done here and play around with this thing. It's unbelievable, and it's like you're in outer space. I love it, and let's see if I can get this to work for me. The thing about the Soma is it really can never be reproduced twice. Whatever sound you get from it the first time, record it right away, because it won't be back again. But each of these circuits has a modulation, a tune, and and it has effects in it too, so you can do all kinds of crazy stuff with this. This is a super fun device, and it's an absolute time waster in the studio. So if you have clients, you want to like throw something at them that they can waste hours and hours of precious studio time on, bring that into the session. It's kind of like a theremin, right? We always bring in the theremin when we want to waste time. No, actually you can get great sounds with this, especially if you're creative and you're doing something really off the wall on your recording. You want one of these, and they're not that expensive either. It's just like they're built in Russia, or actually in Poland. A lot of this product is built in Poland, and these are also the company's based out of Russia, so they are somewhat exotic. So let me play around with this and see what what kind of sounds we can make out of it. It's super fun. Hang on. The unusual thing about the Soma is that it's touch sensitive, and these keys here, you have to actually touch them. You might touch one finger or both fingers, and it's actually going through you. You're actually triggering the sound to happen. A couple other special things about the Soma synths is that they have a drive, so you can make it as dirty as you want. And yeah, it's just fun. You're just going to have to come over here and play with it. This one is actually hooked up. The black is the same thing.
good friend, technologist and composer, BT.
If we don't get shut down by the NAMM place, I fail. Got mics on. Thank you.
Wish their V's were more pointy.
Jason.
Oh, hey, how's it going? See, it was funny. I went right over to those. I'm like, oh, I can play one of those. And it's literally like,
David Mustaine, right?
that's the
Oh.
What is that amazing thing that you
The Osmo.
It's amazing.
I'll get you over there. Are you showing off your guns? And then this one's 3.5. 3.5? Yeah. This one, this is like a low gain situation, more clean.
Oh my God!
Grab it right there.
Here, let me grab
It resonates. You can feel everything around you. Where the little dwarf, it's not quite as resonant as this one in a high gain situation. Really wants to keep back. No, it's not quite as subtle.
I can feel that.
thing.